Everything you've been through was building you for this moment. And now, nothing can stop what's meant for you. You're here because something beyond you decided it was time. This message is not for everyone, it's for the few who are finally ready. If you found this, it's because you've crossed the invisible line that separates waiting from arrival. And now, something powerful is about to be revealed. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Once you step into it, you cannot step back. This is the moment you've been quietly moving toward your entire life. And whether you realize it or not, you've already chosen it. And what comes next won't arrive with fireworks. It will arrive quietly, on a day that looks like nothing at all. The world is obsessed with big dates, dramatic events, and headlines screaming about change. But that's the trick. Those are distractions. Real turning points never announce themselves. They arrive disguised as ordinary hours, and yet, if you're aligned, they can change everything. That's why the message you've just received isn't random. It's a doorway. In just a few hours, its meaning will peak, and you may feel something shift inside you, an opening, a realization, a chance you didn't see before. By tomorrow, the path that felt blocked could suddenly break wide open. This isn't a warning, it's an activation, the kind of activation that only finds you when you're ready to claim it. But before it happens, there's something you need to understand, because if you miss it, the chance may never return. Everything you've been through wasn't random. Every setback, every delay, every heartbreak, it all carried a hidden purpose. The universe has been preparing you for this exact moment, long before you even realized it. While you were asking why things had to be so difficult, the truth is that you were being shaped into someone who could carry what others cannot. The struggles you faced weren't punishments. They were divine training. Every time you thought you were at the end of your strength, you were only being stretched into more. Every closed door, every betrayal, every sleepless night was a piece of a larger design. Your pain was not wasted, it was preparation. And now, all of those tests are converging. What once felt like endless waiting has been building to a point. That point is now. This is the moment you've unknowingly been rehearsing for your entire life. And the signal has finally arrived. Have you ever wondered why your path has always felt heavier than everyone else's? Why nothing seemed to come easily, while others appeared to move effortlessly through life? It's because you were never meant to be ordinary. Ordinary roads could never carry you to an extraordinary destiny. Every rejection you endured was not a failure, but a redirection. Every loss you suffered was carving out space for something greater. The loneliness you felt, the confusion that followed you like a shadow, it wasn't a curse. It was sharpening your awareness, forcing you to listen to what others ignored. You were not being broken, you were being built. Think of a diamond. At first, it is nothing more than dark carbon, hidden deep in the earth. Only through pressure and fire does it become something priceless. That is you. Every hardship you've carried was pressure. Every test was fire. And now, after everything, you are finally ready to shine in the way you were always meant to. You've spent years waiting. This is the day you run out of excuses. How many times have you told yourself, "I'll start when the timing feels right. I'll move when I see the sign"? That's the trap. Waiting for the perfect sign is the universe's most clever delay, and it's kept you circling in the same loop over and over again. The truth is, the sign was never going to be fireworks in the sky or some mystical hand pointing the way. It was always going to be something simple, something plain. And that's why today matters, because nothing special is happening. No cosmic event to hide behind, no drama to distract you. Just an ordinary day that looks like any other. But that's the brilliance of it. This is the moment the universe clears the noise, clears your calendar, and leaves you face to face with yourself. No more excuses, no more I'll do it tomorrow. The stage is empty, and it's finally your turn to step into it. Think about it. All those times you begged for clarity, all those nights you prayed for the right moment, you thought it would come wrapped in thunder. But what if the true test was whether you would recognize opportunity when it showed up disguised as silence? The boring day you've been waiting for is the stage you were meant to shine on. This isn't the season of waiting anymore. That chapter is closed. The waiting was the preparation, the holding pattern was the training. Now the only thing left is the action that transforms everything. And that action is not tomorrow. It begins the second you decide that waiting is no longer your story. Every chosen one eventually learns the same lesson. Your power doesn't come from following the script, it comes from tearing it up. Look around. Most people live on autopilot. They accept what they're told, they move with the herd, and they never stop to ask if any of it is real. That was never meant for you. You weren't designed to blend in, you were designed to disrupt. Chosen ones are not here to agree with the world, they are here to challenge it. Think about it. Every great shift in history started because someone dared to say, what if they're all wrong? It was the contrarians who questioned the rules, who refused to accept the way it's always been, who broke away from the comfort of the crowd. And every time you've done that in your own life, no matter how small, you've been practicing for this moment. Maybe you were the one who spoke up in a room full of silence. Maybe you were the one who walked away from a group everyone else begged to be part of. Maybe you were the one who refused the easy road because something deep inside told you there was more. At the time, it cost you relationships, status, comfort, but that's because you were never built for comfort. You were built for truth. Your refusal to follow the herd wasn't rebellion, it was recognition. Recognition that you could see what others couldn't. Recognition that blending in would mean erasing yourself. Recognition that silence in a world of lies is complicity, and you have never been here to comply, you've been here to confront. So here's your challenge. Stop treating your disagreements like inconveniences and start treating them like instructions. Every time your soul recoils against the script, that's not resistance, that's guidance. That is your inner compass pointing you toward your real path. Think about the small things you've never questioned. The routines you repeat because that's just how it's done. The beliefs you inherited without ever asking if they were yours. What happens when you pick one of those today and flip it?